The road to recovery for the areas affected by last April's storms has been slow and will be long, but there is a group in Alberta City that is hoping to help move the process along. Here to tell us more is Dan Maguire, president of Alberta Citizens Together. Hey, Dan.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Sure, glad you could be with us today. Tell us a little bit about how the group came about.
Well, Reverend Kelvin Kroom announced a meeting, I guess it was back in late October, to kind of organize an advocacy group, because we knew that Arcadia, and in particular, and some of the other neighborhoods in our area were organized. I think Arcadia has a residents group, and there's a East Tuscaloosa Neighborhoods Association, I believe. But Alberta didn't have an official group, and we wanted to make sure that we could be a voice for ourselves. So we had this organizational meeting, and wound up being the president of the organization. And we've actually had a meeting last week with the best turnout we've had so far. And we're trying to really publicize ourselves and get the word out about that we exist, first and foremost. Right. Yes.
And tell me, what types of things have you all discussed so far as in the recovery process?
So far, we've been mostly concerned with Tuscaloosa Forward and the city's recovery plan, the zoning changes that are due for the residential areas. A lot of that is still up in the air, but as the city of Tuscaloosa has been soliciting input from the neighborhoods and citizens, we wanted to make sure that we were organized enough to have a place at that table. It's, as you probably know, the planning process for Tuscaloosa Forward has been very inclusive of everyone in the affected areas. So, with or without the organization, I think voices have been heard, but we've been able to publicize those meetings to folks in our area and try to really present. My goal really for the organization is to be able to present a unified front, I guess, for our community, to be able to speak for the community as a whole accurately. Mm-hmm. Which is why the more people that know that we exist and want to come to our meetings, the better.
So you all have looked at zoning. What are some of the goals that you all have as a group? Have you established any yet?
Informally, we don't have we've got a mission statement, which basically is to advocate for the Alberta community as this rebuilding process continues, and beyond the rebuilding process, hopefully. In short, we want to see the neighborhoods preserved. Alberta's always been a residential area. We want to see neighborhoods and families stick around and come back and move in. I think the overwhelming opinion in the area is we don't want apartment buildings and not mixed use, but multi-family dwellings. We want houses built back and neighborhoods. Unfortunately, there were a lot of renters in our area, and what's going to happen to some of those folks, nobody knows. But hopefully, some of those will come back. Maybe we'll have some new builders and people come in and buy. I mean, we want to make Alberta, I guess, if you want a goal for us, that we want to make Alberta a destination, not just somewhere to pass through on your way to Tuscaloosa.
And the group is open for public to join.
It is.
And you all have another meeting. Can you tell us a little bit about that meeting? I think we have a graphic that has the times on there.
February 23rd at 6 o'clock. We don't have an agenda set yet. We will know a lot more about the Tuscaloosa Forward plan by then. I think the city is going to vote on it before then, maybe the week before. Right. I'm not sure of that date, but we'll have a lot of what we've been doing is disseminating information, trying to dispel rumors that are going around.
And it's February 23rd at Pilgrim
Rest Baptist Church.
And it's at 6 o'clock?
Yes.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you for having me on.
Sure, we appreciate it.